I'm going to show you the Bissell Zing, which is my current favorite car vacuum, and let me tell you why. So I hate cleaning cars, number one. I think everybody does. And there's basically two choices you can make when you're getting a car vacuum. You can do one that plugs into your USB lighter. Really three, there's like a rechargeable one, and then there's one with a cord. But let me tell you why I think this is the best one if you have a garage and you can connect to an AC outlet. So first thing off is I actually have a vacuum channel and we do a lot of vacuum testing. It's called the Vacuum Nerds, and we've tested this against some other vacuums, and this is pretty lightweight. This is only, I don't know, like 8 pounds, 10 pounds, something like that. But this has a 15-foot cord, and it is retractable like that, so it's super good for just like not having crazy cords all over the place. And the second thing is, because this has AC power as opposed to a battery, the suction on here is really good, and wind flow. So we tested the wind speed on this, and it's over 45 meters per second, which means that is over 100 miles an hour of airflow. That's pretty strong, and that's going to blow away any AC powered, cigarette light powered vacuum cleaner that you're possibly going to get. It's going to be better than any battery powered one too. And the other advantage is, because you don't have the whole unit that has to fit inside the car, you can just use this piece and get in here, and you can get into like pretty tight corners and crevices like much easier than you can with any of those other vacuums. So you've got two attachments on this. You've got your pretty classic crevice tool, which is small. It's just like a friction fit. And then you've got a dusting tool, which you could use for your dashboard or something like that. I think it's not too crispy. It's not too firm. But be careful if you're like doing some classic old car. Maybe just be careful of this. It's not going to scratch you, but leave that up to you. Anyway, so I've got a 15-foot cord here, and I've got this canister, which is it pops out like so. So it's pretty easy to clean. It's pretty easy. I just pop it off, and boom, there we go. So I will mention that this does not have a Hepa filter. And I don't think it's a big deal for an outdoor vacuum. And what a Hepa filter does is a Hepa filter filters particles down to 0.3 microns or less. So this just has a conventional filter. And so what a Hepa filter does, if you've got allergens, you've got pet hair, you've got tiny particles that are smaller than 0.3 microns, it would filter them out. This one doesn't. So we actually hooked this up to our smoke generator and did a smoke test on this. And this canister is not sealed. So this is going to blow whatever is in your car, and it's going to, the super small stuff, it might get back out into the air. When you're vacuuming outside, I don't think it's a big deal at all for a car vacuum. And I think this is better than the Eureka Whirlwind, because even though that has a Hepa filter and it's also about the same price, sub $100, that doesn't have the suction and airflow that this one does. But let me actually show you this thing vacuuming. The mic might blow out a little bit here for a second, but I'll just show you how strong it is. It's pretty good. It's pretty powerful. So because you've got a hose, you can get in the little crevices of your car, and this does a pretty good job of vacuuming all the little particles out. And of course, I can always swap it out for this and do something like along here, for example. And if this is too much suction, you've got this little thing here, so you can reduce the amount of suction you have by basically just making a little extra exit. Think of it as your turbo blow-off valve for your turbo head. So that's basically what this is. So it's a little bit loud, but the suction is really good. Yes, this is a Supra manual, by the way. It's a pretty looking car. I like it. I wish I owned it. Unfortunately, I don't, but I have this car for a couple days. So anyways, this is definitely my personal recommendation for a car vac if you have access to a plug. And I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.